guys, welcome back to my channel. I decided to film this video a little bit more casually today. I usually put on some makeup and put on a nice top, and today I'm just me, fresh out of the shower. I put on a tiny bit of mascara, but that's it. I moisturized my face and I popped on my glasses so that I could see, and popped on my favorite tank top, and I'm wearing sweatpants. And my dog is in the background. It's just a very chilled out type of situation. So the video this week is going to be a haul. My grandma, who is lovely, shout out to Nana, took me shopping for some work clothes just because she's sweet and kind, and we wanted to spend some one-on-one time together. So we went to the mall, I went to Nordstrom's, I went to Ulta, and I went to Madewell, and I just got a few things that I thought I'd show you. So the first stop was Nordstrom. We went there to look at work clothes in the, young adult, like BP section, and I thought I would find more there. I honestly didn't find that many things that I liked, but we did stop at the shoe department because my Nike sneakers, which I have been using, I've probably had them for like 3 years, which is way too long. The other day I felt I thought there was a rock or something in my shoe, and then I took off the shoe, looked inside of it, and it was just, the pad had like folded up and was so uncomfortable, so I just ripped the pad out thinking that it was just like one layer, and the whole shoe kind of fell apart. So anyway, it was time to get new ones. And here's a nice tip for you. If you are working out and you find yourself getting shin splints or other types of running or like active injuries, it might be your shoes. I've heard that a lot. I'm very sensitive to shin splints, and doctors have always told me that I should be careful about what kind of shoes that I'm wearing. You want to be in the video? No. Okay, sit. Oh, please don't ruin this. Sophie, stop. So, anyway, the first thing that I got was a... Okay, so, anyway, the first thing that I got was these Nike sneakers, which I'm so excited about. They have this cool pattern on the bottom that like really easily bends, which I think is probably pretty good for me, and they don't have like a complicated lace thing. If you can see, there is no like real tongue to the shoe. It's literally just laced on top, but this is all like one piece of fabric, and I actually wore them today to work out and they felt awesome. If anyone cares, I'm a size 8, and yeah, I'm so excited about these. So after we failed on work clothes at Nordstrom, we went to Zara, and I actually didn't find anything there, but as we were walking back from Zara, I saw some cute things in the window of Madewell, which I think I owned one shirt from Madewell, but I hadn't really bought anything from them before, and I definitely didn't really think of them as a place to go for work clothes, but my Nana was like, hey, that blouse looks cute, let's pop in. So we did, and I found a couple things that I really liked. Okay, so the first thing that I got at Madewell is this denim shirt. It is really big. I got it in an extra large, which in fairness, I'm a large in these shirts anyway, or like if they're tight around the bust, an extra large, but this shirt is pretty loose, and I got it in an extra large because I wanted it to be kind of loose. It has a super wide fit, and then you can see it has this little tie under here. And it feels super well made, which I like, because like I said, I don't spend a ton of money on clothes, and a lot of the times I do feel like I kind of get cheap stuff that is just going to unravel in the wash a couple years later. This feels like it's going to hold up for a really long time, and it should, because honestly it was kind of expensive, and I'm very lucky that my grandma took me shopping. And then I got one more shirt at Madewell, which is just a white blouse that I'm so excited about. It's literally like someone looked at my entire wardrobe and was like, what would be the perfect white blouse for this person? And then they made it, and then they popped it in the store on the day that I walked by. This is perfect because to me, it's a mix of trendy and classic. It is a white blouse, but it's also a little ruffly, and it's got an interesting collar. So this is what it looks like. As you can see, it does not have a button-down collar, or it doesn't have a sort of like a fold-down collar. It just has these buttons and then sort of a straight like crew neck type look. And then it has this ruffled peplum at the bottom and ruffles on both of the sleeves. It fit me so well, it looks so nice, and it's just perfect for my style, so I was really excited about this. Okay, and then my last stop was Ulta. I probably go to Ulta at least once a week, honestly, because I wear a lot of fake lashes, and I don't spend too much money every time I go there. I think when I go there, I usually spend like maybe $10 on a couple new pairs of lashes. but I do go pretty frequently, not just to buy lashes, also, if I'm being honest, because it's fun to go into a makeup store because I love makeup and I always want to play with what's new. So anyway, I went to Ulta and this is what I got. So the first thing I got was this Miracle Matte Liquid Lipstick from Flower Beauty, which I'm pretty sure is Drew Barrymore's cosmetics line, and my favorite beauty guru Tati has definitely talked about this line in the past and said that they're pretty good. So I got this lipstick in the shade Almost Nude, and it is literally almost the shade of my skin. It's like a little bit more orangey toned, if you can see that. I've never worn a nude lipstick before. I think it's because my lips are so pigmented that a nude lipstick makes my face look so different, because without lipstick my lips are like pretty deep. But yeah, I don't know. It's getting warm out. I figured I'd try something a little lighter, a little bit more springy. So yeah, I'll try it in the video and let you guys know what I think. The next thing I got was something I desperately needed. It was a 2-pack of the Miracle Real Technique sponges. I love these sponges. I can't understand for the life of me why someone would spend $20 on a beauty blender when this sponge, to me, works really well. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I haven't tried a beauty blender, so I guess I can't speak to whether it's really that much better, but it's $10.99 for this double pack, and these will last me like 3 months, so I'm very happy with these sponges. Like I said, I often go to Ulta to buy fake lashes because I wear them pretty frequently. So this week I got a new pair that I've never tried before. They are the Ardell Faux Mink 810s, and they look a little bit more wispy. If you can see, like, I usually get the Demi Wispies, and they are kind of like the same length all throughout. And these ones sort of, they jut out in different places, and they have kind of like a more, I don't want to say spiky, but I can't really think of another word. I guess just like jagged. That also doesn't sound great, but I don't know. I'm excited to try these because I've tried other styles of lashes that have that sort of jagged look but aren't as fluffy as these, and I really like them. I also really like fluffy lashes, so I figured put them together, I'm probably gonna love them. Another thing that is just a refill stock up for me is this L'Oreal Lash Paradise. I think this is the best drugstore mascara that I've ever tried. I like it so much. It does kind of remind me of, it looks a lot like the Better Than Sex by Too Faced mascara, and I don't really like the Better Than Sex by Too Faced mascara. I know it's a bestseller. To me, it's a little bit too clumpy. This one, I think that this one resembles the Better Than Sex mascara in a lot of ways, except that it's more defined and more combed out lashes than clumpy volume. It gives you a lot of volume, but it also gives you length and definition. So that I'm kind of looking for a catch-all mascara, and this really does the job for me. Okay, and the last thing I got was kind of a large purchase. It is this Clinique, what is it called? Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer, and I got it in the shade Alabaster because I am a pale pup. Yeah, so I've said lots of times in my channel before that I don't really wear foundation, so I'm not sure what possessed me to get this. I just kind of bought it on a whim and was just like, you know what? It's time to wear some foundation. I got like a rash on my face the other day. I just had some scratches from my dog, and I felt like my concealer was too light to cover it up in that area of my face because I didn't want to highlight like this weird patch, and I just didn't have anything else to put on top of it. I do have some foundations in my collection, but I honestly don't really like any of them that much, and maybe that's why I don't wear foundation, so I figured it would be nice to try something new. If I don't like it, I don't like it, and I'll give it to a friend. But yeah, I got this Clinique Beyond Perfecting, and I'm really excited to try it out. So yeah, short and sweet, to the point, that is what I got on my little shopping Saturday this weekend. I hope you enjoyed this video. I felt kind of weird about making a haul, honestly, because I love watching hauls, but I do feel like I don't know. It kind of makes it seem like it's cool to buy a bunch of new stuff, and it is fun to buy a bunch of new stuff, but it's not necessary. So I just want to say that, you know, if you don't have the money to buy this kind of stuff, and frankly, I don't really have the money to be shopping right now, and that's why I'm so lucky that my grandma took me shopping. But if you don't have the money to go shopping, you don't need to feel bad about it. Like, this stuff is great, but none of it is necessities. It's fun to have around, but life is great without expensive stuff too. So I don't know, I just thought I'd throw that in there at the end, because sometimes I do watch hauls and I feel like, ugh, I wish I could have that stuff. Like, I don't know, I know it sounds silly, but sometimes I go into a store or I watch a haul video and I literally start to feel sad that I can't get those things for myself because I feel like I need them for some reason. And the reality is you do not need this stuff. It's nice to be able to buy new things, but it's not gonna make your life any better. So yeah, I just thought I'd address that at the end. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you did, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, tell your friends about my cool, wacky YouTube channel where sometimes I do really normie stuff and sometimes I do really weird stuff. And yeah, I'll see you next week.